Available now. Link below.
Now in our special report, we dive deep into the story that sent shockwaves across the nation. Elon Musk's sudden decision to pull the plug on the Don Lemon show. In a world where media giants and tech moguls clash, this move by Musk isn't just a statement, it's a battle cry against the status quo. So what drove the billionaire visionary to cancel his partnership with a figure as contentious as Don Lemon? And what does that mean for the future of free speech and media integrity? As the lines between technology and journalism blur, the stakes have never been higher. And this isn't just about a show, it's about the soul of our republic's discourse. So stay with us for a special report packed with revelations as we uncover the truth behind the headlines. And you don't want to miss my final thought on why this story matters deeply to every American tuned in tonight. Now, before we dive deeper into our special report, let's take a moment for a crucial message from our sponsor making tonight's reporting possible. In a landscape where rising costs are as predictable as the changing seasons, the surge in fuel prices hits us all where it hurts, in our wallets. But there is a beacon of hope against these relentless hikes. This little device, it's small yet powerful. It redefines your vehicle's fuel efficiency. This isn't just about saving pennies. It's about revolutionizing how we consume fuel in a world that demands more from us every day. And with this little device, drivers are reporting savings of up to 25% on fuel, a testament to innovation in the face of adversity. So discover how you can fight back against the surge at reducemyfuel.com. Link down below. Now, in a turn of events that feels more like a plot twist in a Silicon Valley drama than real-life news, Elon Musk has decisively ended his business dealings with Don Lemon, signaling a pivotal moment in the ongoing battle between new media titans and traditional news personalities. So the story is not just about the fallout between two high-profile figures. It's a narrative that questions the very fabric of media authenticity, freedom of speech, and the future of information dissemination in the digital age. Take a look.
This morning, a high-profile deal between two unlikely partners imploding after a confrontational interview between former CNN anchor Don Lemon and Elon Musk turned tense during a taping of the new The Don Lemon Show that was supposed to debut next week on Musk's platform X. Lemon pushing the billionaire behind ventures like SpaceX and Tesla for allowing tweets that endorse anti-Semitism and conspiracy theories.
Hate speech on the platform is up. Do you believe that X and you have some responsibility to moderate hate speech on the platform? That you wouldn't have to answer these questions from reporters about the Great Replacement Theory as it relates to Democrats?
I don't have to answer these questions.
The Great Replacement Theory as it relates to Jewish people. Do you think that?
I don't have to answer questions from reporters. Don, the only reason I'm doing this interview is because you're on the X platform and you asked for it. Otherwise, I would not do this interview.
The interview also covering topics like Musk's depression and drug use, as well as the businessman's recent conversations with former President Donald Trump.
Did he ask you for money?
He didn't.
Hours later, Lemon says he received a short text from Musk that read, "Contract is canceled."
Elon Musk, a figure synonymous with innovation and disruption, made headlines when he abruptly announced the termination of his partnership with Don Lemon, the controversial former CNN commentator. Musk's decision has ignited a firestorm of debate, drawing a clear line in the sand regarding the standards and expectations for content on his platforms. In a post that quickly went viral, Musk laid bare his reasoning that Lemon's approach was, in Musk's words, basically just CNN, but on social media, a model he asserted was doomed to fail given CNN's dwindling influence and viewership. Musk further criticized the lack of authenticity in Lemon's proposed content, suggesting it was merely a continuation of Jeff Zucker's editorial direction, but through a different medium. The crux of Musk's argument centered on the need for genuine, unfiltered dialogue on social media, a principle that he has championed repeatedly. By distancing himself from Lemon, Musk not only rejected the proposal of the proposed show's format, but also underscored his commitment to fostering a platform where diverse, uncensored voices can thrive. Now, X Business's statement on the matter reiterated his philosophy, highlighting the platform's dedication to free speech and its openness to a wide range of perspectives, including those of Lemon and Zucker, should they choose to engage with the community on their own terms. Yet this incident raises significant questions about the nature of free speech in the realm of private digital platforms. By withdrawing sponsorship from Lemon's show, Musk exercises his right as a platform owner to choose which projects receive support. However, this action also serves as a reminder of the immense power wielded by individuals who control these digital public squares, stirring debate over their responsibility to hold and ensuring and fair and open discourse. Don Lemon's response to the cancellation was swift and pointed, in a move that seemed designed to leverage the situation. Lemon took to X with a video claiming Musk was mad at him following the interview that promised to be a premiere episode of his now canceled show. Watch.
Hi everyone, Elon Musk is mad at me, and I just put out a statement about what happened between him, me, and the interview that he is apparently so upset about. But make no mistake about this. This is going to be my first episode of the Don Lemon Show this coming Monday, March 18th, so make sure you tune in. This does not change anything about the show except for my relationship with Elon and X. And there's a whole lot that went down, and I'm going to tell you about in the coming days. I know, though, that many of you were not happy that I was doing this in the first place, and you told me so. I just want you to know that I did this deal because not only do I believe in free speech, but I believed that this was the best possible chance for the work that I'm doing to reach the largest amount of people. So speaking of free speech, right, I thought the first person interview, no brainer, Elon Musk, the man who calls himself a free speech absolutist. I asked him to do it. He willingly agreed to the interview. Throughout our conversation, I kept reiterating to him that although it was tense at times, I thought it was good for people to see and hear our exchange and that they would learn from our conversation, learn more about him, learn more about me. But apparently, free speech absolutism doesn't apply when it comes to questions about him from people like me. What did we talk about? Why is he so upset? Does he even have a reason to be upset? Make sure you watch it on Monday on YouTube and everywhere you listen to podcasts, and you can decide for yourself. You can even watch it on X because I'm still going to post it there, and I'm sure others will as well.
So, in that video, Lemon portrayed Musk's decision as a direct attack on his freedom of expression, challenging the narrative that Musk is a staunch defender of free speech. This portrayal taps into broader concerns about the selective amplification of voices on social media platforms and the implications for public discourse when private interests dictate the boundaries of acceptable speech. Lemon's subsequent posts emphasized his shock and disappointment at the partnership's dissolution, framing it as a contradiction to Musk's public commitment to amplifying diverse voices. Lemon's argument hinges on the premise that Musk's withdrawal of support, especially after an interview that Lemon described as respectful and wide-ranging, represents a failure to uphold the ideals of a global town square where all questions can be asked and all ideas can be shared. Now, Lemon's assertions raises critical questions about the nature of free speech on platforms like X. By emphasizing his willingness to air the controversial interview despite Musk's objections, Lemon positions himself as a martyr for free speech, challenging the narrative that Musk has cultivated around his own commitment to the principle. Now, two prominent media figures, Chris Cuomo and Bill O'Reilly, also have weighed in on the controversy, offering their insights into why the deal between Musk and Lemon fell apart. Let's watch on News Nation.
But I want to talk about the Elon thing. I know what Dusty's saying. That's all right. I'll deal with it in the break. I've never seen anything like this before. Elon makes the guy a deal, says, I'll do an interview with you, which is a great way to jumpstart the show. He then breaks the deal because he doesn't like the interview. And then Don Lemon goes back on CNN that fired him. This is a whole new world.
What did Don Lemon do on CNN? What did he do on CNN? I missed it. What did he do?
He went on with Aaron Burnett. He went on with Aaron Burnett and said, I asked the guy real questions and he got rid of me.
Okay. Well, there are a couple of lessons to be learned. Number one, don't interview your boss. So don't bring Dusty on your show. That's number one lesson. Number two, Elon Musk owns the company. If he doesn't like the way Don Lemon handled himself, he can dismiss him. I mean, that was a central theme of my interview with Tucker Carlson. So, I mean, if you don't want me to work for you, fine. You got to pay my contract off, which everybody does. So Elon said, I don't really like this guy's jib, as Dennis Miller would say. And he has a right to do it. Now, was it fair? I don't think the media has ever been fair in the entire existence of it. So, no, it probably wasn't. But I wasn't there. Maybe Mr. Lemon gave him the fingers. I don't know. We weren't there.
I think he asked him questions he didn't want to answer. And I think that's, part of the problem in the media is that people only talk to people who are going to say what they want to say. But I love the idea that CNN fired Don Lemon and then he came back on. Who knows? Maybe he'll wind back up in their primetime lineup.
And they couldn't do worse. I mean, nobody's watching them now. Should bring everybody back and change it to News Nation. So anyway,
I just tell you,
want to go
it's
back
just we
there
keep
anyway,
seeing things.
Cuomo.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Look,
that's
you
not
got
what
a
I'm
much
saying.
better
But
gig.
the past is the past.
You got a much better gig here. This is a much better network than CNN. You have a better program than you would have over there. They are in desperate trouble over there. And so, yeah, anything could happen. Maybe they'll hire Tucker Carlson.
I don't think he'd do it. He's like you. You guys have too much big audiences working for yourselves. You don't need the networks anymore when you're a brand like you guys are.
That's
and
true.
I'm not looking to go backwards, only forwards. But I'll tell you what. Anything's possible these days in the media. The old rules don't apply. We would never see a network have someone on that they fired him. There's something funny going on. And Bill O'Reilly, I always appreciate you. I would never demonize you. I love having you on the show, and it's not about ratings. It's because I respect where you're coming from, and the audience likes the contrast. I appreciate you.
Interesting perspective. Yeah, I'm sure we're going to probably see Don Lemon back on CNN in the lineup pretty soon. That's probably what this whole stunt was about. Now, as the saga unfolds, it's clear the implications extend far beyond the canceled show. It serves as a microcosm of the larger tensions between traditional media figures seeking new avenues for their content and the gatekeepers of burgeoning digital platforms that dominate our information ecosystem. Musk's actions, while assertive, highlight the delicate balance platform owners like Musk must strike between promoting free expression and maintaining their vision for their digital spaces. Meanwhile, Lemon's reaction underscores the challenges faced by traditional media personalities in adapting to a landscape where the rules of engagement are dramatically different. Now, the conflict at its heart is more than just about Musk and Lemon. It's a reflection of the broader struggle to define the boundaries of free speech in an era where digital platforms have become the primary arenas for public discourse. The outcome of the struggle will shape the future of how information is shared, consumed, and contested in our digital republic. As we consider the ramifications of this high-profile fallout, it's essential to remember the underlying principles at stake: the battle for authenticity, the right to speak freely, and the quest for a media landscape that reflects the diverse tapestry of human thought and experience. They're challenges that will define our era. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. My final thought is next. In the wake of the Musk-Lemon saga, we're reminded of the critical juncture at where our society stands regarding free speech, media integrity, and the role of digital platforms in shaping public discourse. It's not just about a canceled show or a clash of egos. It's a vivid illustration of the challenges facing our republic in maintaining a marketplace of ideas that is both free and fair. As we navigate this digital age, it's imperative that we advocate for platforms that uphold the true spirit of free speech, while also demanding accountability from those who wield significant influence over our collective conversation. And it matters because it underscores the ongoing battle for the soul of our public square, a battle that will define the contours of our republic for generations to come. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.